Hello everybody and welcome on in. Tonight's stream is going to be very different in a lot of regards, but first off I gotta make sure that my camera on my VTuber can see me, because that is very important in all this, and I also need to make sure that I have everything set up, lined up where it needs to be. So again, yeah, this is some of the stuff that I'm supposed to do in the background. Anyway, my name is Ezra Garnet. So for those of you first coming in, there we go. I think I got, yeah, that's the downside with doing a different kind of setup. You got to redo a lot of things. I think that will do the trick for right now. So now I think, yeah, my VTubers looks like it's tracking. Thank you, baby. So very grateful to have you in. Always grateful to have your amazing and loving support in all of this. So today is essentially going to be me coming through with my promises for all of the redeems and stuff we got from the subathon. Starting with painting my nails. So we will get this party started. Again, I'm gonna actually, let me go ahead and get things geared up to go here. So I'm probably going to change the scene here. I'm going to show you what my nails look like before I remove them. I'm going to start doing the nail care, so that way it gives also people time to come on in so we can start chatting, and then I can also get working on and then hopefully when we get enough people in, we can start voting on color, start choosing what we're going to do with my nails tonight. So let me go ahead and switch it over here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to quickly take it out of on my end. So this is currently what it is. Again, yes, I have removed these two nails to start off here. Just because during the week, again, Melly did an amazing job with some crazy awesome designs. But since she added jewels to it, it was catching on clothes, it was catching in hair, it was catching everything. So yeah, so now we're going to start by removing it. Go ahead, get the nail polish remover and some cotton balls. Hi Kimberly, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Jester Trick, also welcome on in. How's everything going for you guys? Looks like we're getting a little bit more traction over on YouTube. Twitch, you guys gotta step it up here. Ooh, haven't done my nails in a while. Might I join you? Yeah, come join in. Right now, I'm gonna start by removing my nail polish currently, so that way we get a fresh base. And again, basically what I'm wanting to do is have chat pick my colors. I am doing good overall. Today has been a good day. So let me go ahead. There we go. So with that, this is my right hand. Right hand has been cleaned. So now we'll start tackling the left hand here. But yeah, always happy to have people come in, join us on stream. Crickstar, there you are. I was wondering where you were. I'm sorry, at this point, Crickstar, I'm expecting you to be in stream. I know tonight was a little early. But yeah, how you doing, Crickstar? Yep, we're doing a nail stream. So right now we're removing the old and getting ready for the new. Pro tip, acrylic mini paints work really well on nails. Okay, good to know. I was just working, haha, I missed stream notifications. It happens. And again, I know I'm starting earlier than normal. So again, just because I was excited to do this. But yeah, again, those are just tuning in again. Tonight is going to be, I'm going to finish redeeming all of the, oh my gosh, I can't think, all of the subathon redeems. But yes, again, yeah, Kimberly is welcoming everybody in. Happy that everybody is here. And again, happy I can talk to some people while I get this all taken care of. So again, my nail polish collection is not the biggest, but you know what? It's but it's adequate for what we need it to be. So let me just finish cleaning off my fingers. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? I love this nail set. Good. Okay. So there we go. Mostly natural. So I'm going to go ahead and get my manicure kit. Kind of get all ready to go. Do some cleaning, sanding, clipping, what needs to be done to get the nails looking how they need to. I was saying here, you know, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Hey, if I get off camera, just let me know. Again, I do have it pulled up like right over here, but again, just let me know. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a good Monday. Hope everybody has had a wonderful weekend. There we go. Hey, Robert, welcome on in. How's life going? Things getting better? A relaxed weekend, was just trying some recipes. Ooh, fun. What kind of recipes? Burnt a lot of stuff. Yeeks. You know what? Trial and error. Trial and error. Overall, doing pretty solid. How about you, Robert? Trick. What? Okay, yeah, just a trick. What color should I go for? What colors do you have? Because I'm going to have chat pick my color. Doing just okay? One friend still causing issues. Or just general life stuff. There we go. Okay. I just have black and light pink raw. Okay. Pretty solid. It's a good start. Because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have about 15 colors, although most, like, I think 2 or 3 of them are like technically the same kind of color, just slightly different variations. I got bi-flag colors. Okay, metallic, dark blue, yeah, dark blue, black, pink, glossy, black matches. Very nice. And I got my own little colors coming here, but I'm gonna squish that back just a wee bit. Okay, let me just go through. Yeah, this at least looks like I got most of the dead skin off over there. Let me go ahead. Do I need to on this hand? Sorry, gonna do what I can to keep it on camera, but probably gonna move it off camera quite a bit because I need to look in depth. I do want my nails done one day. Honestly, it is a lot of fun to actually, like, again, me and Millie have done manicures, pedicures together, and it is fun. It's very chill, very relaxing to even go into a spa and do that. It was a lot of fun. I think we did that for our anniversary last year. So as she did her feet, I did my hands. And actually, I'll even say this. Nowadays, there's a lot of guys who do paint their nails a little bit more openly. In fact, I think there's one subreddit group I follow. It's called Male Polish, spelled M-A-L-E. Yeah, it was kind of a fun. I was like, I like the pun. So I don't know, again, and it's a nice way to kind of start expressing yourself in one way. Yeah, see? And in fact, this was always like my go-to if someone had something mean to say about it. It's like, oh, what do you have painted nails? It's like, actually in China, having painted nail, like again, ancient China, having painted nails was a version of showing that you were royalty, showing that you were a nobleman, based on how many fingernails were painted and based on the color also associated what house you were a part of. And actually, I learned most of this from Wheel of Time because they took real world inspiration from China for the Shanchan. Because that's Shanchan, that's how they distinguish their higher ups. So, no, this guy's painting nails goes back centuries. You're good. Yeah, I didn't think you'd get a history lesson out of me today. Okay, yeah, just again, inner audio engineers coming out of me. Just making sure everything's leveled. Oh. And after we got the nails painted, I do have a nice little treat for y'all. Again, as I said, today I'm coming through on all of the subathon redeems. Meaning, I got the Warhammer short story narration done. So after I'm done painting my nails, we will watch it. There we go. Again, yep, that's actually been most of my day today, was recording and editing it. First time I done my nails, it was with this cutty glittery puke green. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually, when I was living back in Arizona, I was working for Walmart, and one of my coworkers, he did it. He did that color. I was like, okay. And for me, this was from coming from my perspective. From again, I'm still very closeted, so to speak. I'm like, dude, different color, just black. Black is the general go-to for a lot of guys. First color is black, because that was mine. Because in one respect, you can say, trying out a little bit of like the goth aesthetic kind of deal. Plus, black does look cool. Like, black goes with just about everything. But I'm over the black and white days. I like color now. Color is a lot more fun for me, personally. I want light blue, to be honest. Ooh. Okay, so actually I might show you some examples. But again, light blue works good as well. I later switched to blue and black as my go-to. Color is fun, but black and white just works with everything. Yeah, it does. Okay, there we go. Just so y'all know, again, I am actually using a DSLR camera for this to see this. So occasionally it's gonna like shutter for a sec. Because again, I don't know why this is where I'm still figuring out the camera specifically to work as like a webcam like this. And so it like stutters. It again, I mostly have used it for like work calls. There we go. So I'm just gonna let you know occasionally this camera is gonna like shutter to try to like go, okay, we're trying to get back things in focus, and then everything will be back to normal. Okay. I'm going to now go ahead and switch over to File. Sometimes I match my nails to decks or armies I go with when I go to my LGS. That is, oh yeah, your local game store. Oh no, that's cool. That is fun. That's a fun idea. And actually what would be even cool is like you match it with the card sleeves. So that way, no matter what you just have different card sleeves for whatever color you're in the mood for. That would be cool. Okay, I think that does a pretty good. See here. And let me just. Okay. I like your nails a lot. They look very well taken care of. Mine are a mess from anxiety and nibbling on them. Again, I have, and I still do sometimes, have the hardest time not biting my nails. But since for me, painting my nails is one of the like most euphoric things for me, it has actually helped me stop biting my nails. Because in one respect, I'm like, I take pride in it. It's more like I'm taking pride in my appearance. So again, it's just one of the affirming things that I do to really help me. Even if sometimes it's just a clear coat. So actually, Robert, that might be a good start to all this. Is when I was super scared to paint my nails or anything, I got clear coat. Where again, it's just, it added a nice glossy layer to the top of my nail. And again, it kind of helped also deter me from biting my nails. Because again, it's almost like biting into poison if you try. So clear coat might be a great start, because I remember doing that back in college when I went to a very, very Christian school that had a crazy dress code. I say crazy because in the regards, men were not allowed to wear shorts, period. Like the only exception was if you were doing a gym class. The rest of the time, jeans or long pants all the time. It was so stupid. I think they've gotten rid of it now, but back then I was like, oh my lord. Don't get me wrong. There are some semesters like this semester right now would probably, I would be thinking having long pants, but it was so dumb because I'd also be there during summer and I'd have to wear jeans. It was so stupid. So, but anyway, going to a very church school, using clear color might be a good start because nobody notices. When I was super young, I colored my fingernails with a mechanical pencil. I remember doing that too. Like, actually, I remember, let me see if I can find one. Yeah, I'd get these like white spots on my nails that I would get like a mechanical pencil to color those in. Like, I remember doing that kind of thing. Okay, let me go ahead, kind of serrate my nails a little bit so that way the nail polish will hold a bit better. In my classes, there is a strict dress code because it's like corporation place, but most of the people there don't mind. Just a few old grumpy guys. Okay, that's good. All right, y'all. And now it is time. Y'all get to pick the color. So I'm going to show you them all, and then we can pick from there. So, of course, I'm going to start with the basic ones. Like, we got good old-fashioned white. Got white. I'm going to just move it over here. Let me remove the nail polish here. Again, also got good old black as well. Then we have a bit more of like a shiny red, one that sparkles a little bit more. We also got like an orangish kind of color. Then we got a like solid red. Then again, I'm just going down. We have like a reddish purple kind of thing because this one was like when I was trying to match Ezra's colors. Also got like a more of a hot pink color. Then I have a shiny kind of jade. It's like greenish blue. Then I have a very sparkly, like mermaid blue. It's very sparkly. Then I have kind of a more teal, a very lighter blue, kind of green. So yeah, teal-ish kind of color. Then I have, this was the pink I was wearing. Most recently for, again, Valentine's Day. So I might move that to the side so that way we get a little bit of break from the pink. This is a light blue that I have. So Robert, actually I think this light blue you might like. Then I have a more pale purple. Then I have a bright orange. This was specifically for like fall. And lastly, but certainly not least, I have a nice, solid, shiny purple. All right, so which colors would y'all like to see? Let's throw out like 2 or 3 colors, actually max of 4, and then we can put it to a vote. Unless everybody's like unanimous on one. And say, if you need help narrowing them down, I can vote off the island some of the ones I don't want. I like pale light colors, but the last one I'm curious about. The purple. I do like the purple one. We'll put that as a contender. Pastel blue, but pastel orange on thumb and pointer finger. Like, oh my gosh. Is this the pastel one you were thinking of? And okay, yeah, then I think in this might have been like the pastel blue as well. Okay, so move those to the side. Any other colors? So we can then put it to a vote. I'm gonna say I might throw one into the ring as well. So I'm gonna throw in this shiny red just because I think I'm a bit more into a red mood. But yeah, I am feeling a bit of the purple. To not say pink because he used it. Again, let's take a break from the pink for a week. So I'm going to vote the pink ones off the island for now. I'm also going to vote black and white off the island. And it seems like y'all don't want the shiny ones, so I'll take these two out. Oh, shiny purple and red? Okay. So it seems like the general consensus is we're down to these 4 colors. We are down to the pastel orange, the pastel blue, and say shiny red or shiny purple. Okay. And even with the orange one, it's more like this. These two would be a combo. So what we could do is even do the blue. We could do the purple and red combo, maybe. Okay, so this is where we're having it be an open discussion here for y'all. Do we want to do a combo of 2 colors, or do we want to stick solidly to 1 color? Soft side and shiny side. Combo sounds nice. Okay. Okay, then how do we want to do the combo? Like, do we do alternating nails? Or do we do one hand one color, one hand the other color? Battle of complementary and analogous color schemes. Trick or solo color. Okay, so I'm going to do one more thing. Red, orange, and blue. Okay. I'm soft side with the pointer and something. Okay. Well, let's do this. I'm going to switch screen over for just a second. So we can, I'm thinking let's add a little bit more chaos to this whole thing. Let's go ahead and spin a wheel. Yep, we're going to spin the wheel for the 4 colors. So let me bring it to the YouTube React. Okay. Got the 4 in there. We're going to spin it. Where's the spin button? Okay, click to spin. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do one more spin because I'm curious with one thing. Okay, so it seems like we're going to do the blue and orange combo. So with that, the wheel has spoken. So let me go ahead. Get this going. So we're going to do these 3 blue and these 2 orange. Is that correct? Yeah, I think that's correct. I'm going to start with the ring finger. So now this blue one, it's a thinner paint. So I got to do a couple coats with it. Accent hills are fun. Yeah, they can be. Okay, who redeemed the Scooby? Trickstar, thank you for the redeem of the Scooby. Okay, let me just make sure I got the middle finger covered up. Okay, so while that hardens, okay, move that aside. Then I'm gonna get this pastel orange. I say, yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, what I do, I don't care if I get it on the skin, because most of the time I chip away at it once it dries to clean it up. Again, I know it's not the professional way to do it, but it works. I got my pick for your nails. Do you want to pick mine? Sure. What are your colors? Okay, gonna move back to the blue. And get the next layer on. Yeah, so far they look pretty solid. Okay, black, blue, metallic blue, and pink. I personally am more on the metallic blue side. I'm thinking let's do a little bit of a match. Let's do blue or metallic blue. Okay. Now I'm going to move that to the side. I like metallic blue because it's blue, but cooler. I would agree. BRB, gonna gather, polish, and base coat. Good. And yeah, if you notice, I went through and didn't do the base coat because from my experience personally, base coat's good if you want to get your nails off fast. Like if I do a base coat, my nails last maybe a day before they're already chipping away. Whereas this way, they will stay on the nail longer by doing it this way. So I don't do a base coat. I do just like the color and a top coat. At this point, I'm just waiting for the nails to dry. Although I did have one dumb idea. I shouldn't say it's a dumb idea. It's a hostage kind of idea. I have like 3 blues. Hey, that's like me in red. I have like 3 or 4 reds. Okay. Hey, Combo, welcome on in. How's it going? Navy blue, cobalt blue, or dark middle blue? Nothing much new. Again, not that much, just paint and nails. Finishing, again, the subathon redeems, the things we were able to accomplish. As for those colors, personally, I love cobalt blue. So if you want to do that color, that'd be awesome. Yeah, okay, correct, sir. We got similar taste. But yeah, no, life's going pretty good right now. So as of this moment, it's going pretty good. So I was making jokes with the hostage. Anyway, a hostage idea. Okay, this one, these two are still a little wet. And actually, I think my thumb needs a little bit more. One more coat. There we go. That's more what I'm talking about. Okay. The cobalt blue is super saturated. It better pair it up with something. Okay. So buy flag or honestly, black and blue accents might be a good idea. Okay, I'm going to put the top coat on the blue because I think those ones are done. And I'm running low on my top coat. Okay, now I gotta wait for the index finger and the thumb to dry. Actually, I think index finger is dry. I think it's just very shiny. Thumb, I know is not. Thumb still needs to dry. Okay. So what do you guys want to talk about while we're chilling and waiting? I'm sorry. I was just like one of those things. Just like, all right, this and my end. I'm just like, just chilling here, waiting for nails to dry. It's awkward talk. That is the cringe. So actually, okay, while I wait, I'm going to pull up, just because I like doing this every so often with doing it on stream. It's like, skip. Gonna jump over to Telman. How do you like your Valentine's? Melly? Oh, we had a great time. Typing with one hand, doing nails now. Yeah, it can be tricky. But no, our Valentine's Day was really good. Actually, I can post a picture in our Discord of what we were able to do. Because what we did was, let me think this through. We did order pizza for Valentine's Day. That was our dinner. And then we later that night, again, basically me and Melly were kind of messing around, having fun, taking photos of each other. That was a lot of fun. And then we actually finally did our holding hand cast. Like, let me do this real quick. Gonna post it in our, yeah, you saw on Twitter about the pizza. Yes. But yeah, we did a hand mold. I'm posting it right now in our Discord, and then I can bring it up on screen while I... Yeah, I think at this point my thumb... Yeah, I'll do the thumb part here in a sec. But let me go ahead, jump into the Discord. Go to where it is, the IRL photos. Where again, we literally did a ceramic hand casting of our hands. Where are you at? Let me just do this. It is very cute. Like... Yeah, just like that. So yeah, we did this entire hand casting mold, which took a little bit, and some mistakes were made, but nothing too crazy. It is very beautiful. It was very sweet as well. Okay, and with that, let me move over to the thumb. Yeah, once the top coat dries, we can move on to my right hand. Then yeah, I'm definitely going to be locked in here. So yeah, we did that hand casting mold. Reason why is like ran into some problems. First off, one of the things I did that you're not supposed to do is, okay, so once you get the... So again, it's a mold. It's literally a casting Also, one of our brands of nail polish is the same. CV? 1 second. Ah, I see. I see what store you go to. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Low-key kidding. But yeah, with the hand casting, so you do one mixture where it's kind of like a plastic. You put your hand in and you gotta wait for it to like harden. Turn into very much a kind of plasticky mold. So we're sitting there for like 10 minutes. But once that gets done, we move our hands out so that way it maintains that shape. Then I go over and mix the ceramic mix. And then after that, you pour the ceramic mix in. And then what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to let it go to the end of kind of where the mold is. Like, so like, let's just say, okay, we're going to use just these 2 fingers as the example. Like down here is the bottom of the bucket and the up here is the very top. And if the casting is only done to here, you only need to fill it up to here. I filled it up to here of the ceramic casting. So quite literally, before we could even pull it out, I had to crack and chip away at the ceramic and the first bit of it, because basically it makes it hard for you to pull the mold out. That was the first mistake. The second mistake was forgetting to wash the ceramic mixture, because again, I put that in a bowl and let it mix. Forgetting to wash it overnight. That was the second mistake. So when I got up in the morning, one of our mixing bowls has just got like this much thickness of just ceramic at the very bottom. Like, oh no, I hope I didn't destroy the bowl. Luckily with the ceramic, it's not like super crazy. And again, ceramic's nice and easy. You can just kind of break it. So luckily with that, I got a screwdriver and a hammer and just kind of slowly chiseled at it and was able to pull it out piece by piece. But yeah, it's still in there. I let it sit in water for a day or so. But so that was my mistakes. But no, what you see there, what you saw in Discord, that's the end result. That's the product of it. We're still picking out some of the plastic. Oh, no. It's big. Okay, Prideful Wolf isn't in here. We're good. We're good. But that's
You're cute.
there it is. Okay.
You're cute.
It's going back and forth. Mini attack. It's a it's a 3-burst. It's a 3-burst round. Okay. Protections. Hard to pull the mold out. Oh, what have I decided to enter? Again, I was just explaining. Can I get a link to the Discord? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, 1 second. Let me go ahead. Let me do the command here. Where is it? Links, Discord. There we go. That should do the trick. There you go. Thank you, Melly. Glad you like them so far. So, but no, again, that was our first time ever doing like a ceramic or any kind of mold. So now I know better for next time. Specifically for, again, we did a little hand-holding ceramic mold for Valentine's Day. So again, we had a great time. Then, oh yeah, actually Saturday, we had a D&D session with some VO buddies of ours. Because again, we've started this campaign, so again, it's been a lot of fun doing that. I'm Cobalt Magpie there. Oh, okay, good to know. Gonna say I'll give you a quick wave. There we go. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, D&D. Oh, I send the link and then it's on, because again, originally I actually have the Discord stuff on a timer to go off at least once an hour. So, in fact, you're asking for it. I sent it, and then it's sending it again. That's just funny. But yeah, we had a D&D session, and what was really cool specifically with this one is I was able to present more authentically. So it was a lot of fun to go to the session and just be authentic. That was a lot of fun. But then then the session was fun. The session was crazy chaotic. I think we ended the session with accidentally releasing. Actually, no, it wasn't accident. It was one of our players' goals, so to speak. Upon seeing the circumstance,
What?
I gave it confidence.
You gave it confidence?
Yeah, with heroism.
Oh yeah, and then Melly gave the dragon. Okay, so yeah. I found metallic cobalt blue. I'm going with that. Okay, cool. We released essentially a red dragon onto the city, and Melly gave it heroism as a paladin. Because essentially the dragon was captured and was part of a devil. Like, again, this devil, this devil basically held the black market, and we were going there for black marketing shenanigans. And so we saw this dragon that was going to be sold. And one of our players is, again, they're playing like a whole myriad of different things. Character's name is Doggerel. Yeah. Doggerel, something like that. But and they were basically, again, I think when we were discussing like character creation, she's like, yeah, inspiration was like Rocket Raccoon. So I'm thinking, again, this is metagaming brain here. I was thinking that maybe like, okay, therefore animal, like probably this person was locked up in animal captivity, and so it was based Doggerel, yeah.
Or just dog.
Or dog for short. Yeah, and they're a tabaxi too, so that's just the funniest part. So it makes perfect sense for their character to go through and go, that's it, free the animals, including a dragon. And then the paladin was like, we gotta get it, whereas we're getting out of here. Encourages the dragon, gives it heroism, and then we proceed to fight the devil. And I was the only one in our group that got hit and took damage. But I think I dealt the most damage to the demon. Because I only did 2 actions and I like halved it. First thing was like, I think I just did really good on my, what was it? Initiative. So I was at the top of the order. Okay, moving on to the right hand now. Yeah, move to the top of the round. And so I cast Shatter. And yeah, it failed its save, and it took like 28 points of damage to start off with. And then got hit a little bit from the rest of the team. The demon threw a halfling at me and hit me in the face, causing 6 damage. Which, yeah, the halfling was dead. It was the halfling's dead carcass that it threw. Basically, the way the DM described it was like Darth Vader picked him up and choked him to death. Then what I'm doing is technically like it's a homebrew version, because I'm playing a bard, but it's a homebrew bard, a College of Spirits. And with it at level, because again, we're level 3. One of the things is it's a spirit table that I get to do as a bonus action, where essentially I use a bardic inspiration and I can pick either a friend, ally, enemy to inspire through telling them a tale of a spirit, of a deceased. And I rolled a 12, which I then put onto the demon, where I got to summon spirits to cause it 2d8 psychic damage, and then it was stunned until the end of its next turn. And that was a bonus action. To which, add insult to injury, after that, I shot it with my crossbow. And then after that, Dogra was able to like get the kill. I just did a ton of damage. And to which, and actually looking at the group, my character is technically the mom of the group. So it was kind of fun. Honestly, it was just a lot of fun. I think it was one of the funnest D&D sessions I had in a long time, just because I know for years I've made like female characters to play as for multiple reasons. One of them is just because it's fun. I get to pick kind of the choices that I feel like coincide with me a little bit more authentically. I also get to try a feminine voice that's more in character. They can have fun with that. So to be able to go to a session dressed yeah dressed authentically and then play a character, I really felt a connection. Like I had a lot of fun, and I had a ton of fun doing it. So it was very fun, very tender moment. I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to finish off the blue here, and then we'll move back over to the orange, and we'll get this all done. If you want to. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah, we still got cookie dough. So we can cook some more up later. So no, I am essentially the mom character of the group. Which to me is a nice change of pace. Ah, okay. That's good.
I'm very close to breaking it.
Because you went to a dark, seedy place, or? I don't know. I think you're fine.
Basically, what I'm making it is I'm making it more of an oath to Abel's parents.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, Nellie's playing a paladin. I'm playing a bard. We got, again, Dogrel is a... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, Dogrel is a rogue barbarian. And we have one other guy in the group who is a cleric. And cleric is one of the funniest characters in the whole game. Like, if you want pure chaotic energy, that's our cleric. Oh yeah, no, like, oh my gosh, it's Lamulin? Yeah, Lamulin? Lamluin. That's right, Lamluin. Changes minds like none other. Like, this is a guy who, again, he's been taking improv classes and is showing with his character. He's very funny. But no, that was essentially my Saturday. That was our Saturday, and then Sunday yesterday we mostly slept. We just chilled yesterday. We slept. We played Mario Party. Which, yeah, we unlocked another map, so. No, I'm good. Just because it impedes it a little bit. I'll explain it a little bit. I was still super closeted when I played D&D, so I either played super macho guys and hated it, or gimmicky power builds. And I'm gonna say too, typing with two fingers is slow. Yeah, I can imagine. I got a full keyboard at least here, so I can at least one-hand it with all my fingers. But again, no. I swear, every stream I slowly talk more about my journey. Just because again, we're all on our own journeys, okay? But no, it was just so much fun to play authentically. Ooh, Prideful Wolf, welcome on in. And you missed the cute attack. Oh, and actually, okay, so I always do. Yes, you do. So one of the things I've been saying throughout stream that I've been joking with is I've been saying like, oh, I have a hostage situation idea. You guys on here, I could talk about it. It's a silly idea. Do tell. I'm just saying right now, I got a camera. And so the joke I was thinking is like, oh, what if like I set a goal and then after done with the stream, I will like do a face reveal kind of thing. An Ezra face reveal on stream. Again, that's why I nicknamed it like a hostage situation, is that like I have this, and if you, again, that's why I was like, I am willing to do it for X amount of money or something. Again, it was a silly idea. Prepare the cute attack, Pride Wolf. No!
You're cute.
Oh! It's begun!
You're cute.
Ah, you guys are just so sweet.
You're cute.
You attack me with sweetness.
You're cute.
It's just so much sweetness that one little VTuber can do it. I'm about to be broke.
You're cute.
There it is. Melly, direct attack! Melly, use kiss. Oh, she's working on other things right now. I'm not complaining. I playfully complain. Okay, gonna wait for these two digits to dry. We still got a solid 5-hit combo. You're still gosh dang cute, boo boo. You're the cutest in the world. Never forget it. Never. I will never forget it. Dang, Melly came in with the haymaker. KO. Cutality. Okay, gonna add the top coat onto the blue. And I still got at least one more solid layer for the orange. Combo breaker. There we go. Yeah, orange has got at least one more coat before I top coat it. And that we're done, and then we can move over to the Warhammer fanfiction narration. Yeah, no, the hostage thing was like if we... I'm sorry, what? Blue is done. Wait for dry before adding 2 coats of black, then top coat across the board. Let's go. Yeah, because during the subathon, since we did hit, again, the first, actually, because Crickstar did donate the remaining amount to do the narration, the first narration. I was able to record that today, and that's kind of the treat at the very end of this, is that once I'm done with the nails, I'm going to switch it over to, again, I have the video uploaded on YouTube. It's privated right now, but after we do a viewing of it, I'm going to make it public. So y'all can go back, watch it, re-listen to it whenever you guys like. And then tier 2 is still currently in the top left corner where it's a princess voice narration. And then tier 3 is more like a full-fledged audio drama, which is the next $50. And then after that, the next donation goal I have is actually, and got someone who's actually doing that more directly right now, is to get my ears pierced. Earrings. Yeah, because right now, like, I've been wearing clip-ons, but after a while they just hurt, just because it's literally pinching. No, we're not doing an ear piercing stream, okay? No, that's just bad idea in so many ways. I will be more than happy to show pictures and that kind of stuff. But no, we're not piercing my ears on stream. No. That's a bad idea in a lot of different ways. There we go. But actually, I do have, I'm trying to remember where I have it placed. Oh, I know, I'm keeping it like super unofficial. Yeah, the piercings could take consciousness and say something against it. Yeah, exactly. Specifically, like by the time there's actually like blood getting involved, that's where we're running into issues. But no, I've had somebody donate $10 for the ear piercing goal. Which, yeah, the way I'm trying to do that too is like, if you donate X amount of dollar or donate in any way, shape, or form, you can just tell me what you're donating it for. I didn't think that. Would you get banned for showing blood? It's one of those things that, like, you know what? I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Like, video game blood is one thing, but for something like just chatting stream or something like this, I don't want to risk showing real blood. Like fake blood, video game blood, that kind of stuff. Hey chat, we're gonna stitch. Yeah, stitch someone up on live stream today. Stay tuned. Let's go. My ears didn't bleed that first time I got my ears pierced. Okay. Well, knowing me, I'm gonna bleed, but I do clot easily, so I'm not that concerned. It's just it's just got to be careful with terms and services. Depends on the person and the place that does it. Exactly. Mine did, like I said, my ex used a 14 gauge piercing needle. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, oof. Yeah, and I'm just going small. I'm just going small, just because I want cute little earrings. Cute little elegant earrings. Okay, with that, this hand is almost done. Wait, how big is is it 14 inches, 14 centimeters, millimeters? Like, because if it's 14 inches, you took a bullet. Is it 14 millimeters? Then actually, then technically, you took a bigger bullet. So, not to get into like, again, not going into like crazy politics or anything like that, or anything super controversial, but I may have such a tool at my disposal that launches copper shells that's around 9 millimeters in diameter. My way of getting around saying stuff. So yeah, if you 14 millimeters, yeah, that's bigger than a bullet. As I'm not pulling it out on stream, but actually now I'm curious. Is it the same? Because I mean, like technically, actually, is this hand? Yeah, because like it's like maybe that big in diameter. I would have like no ear left. Again, I'm not trying to get political or anything like that, but our president got that kind of piercing. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. We're talking about this millimeters. I had to say it. Again, that's as far as I am touching politics with a pole, okay? Okay, I think ready now for the top coat. Oh, nope, not yet. Need a little bit more time. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm waiting on just these two fingers to dry. These ones are perfectly fine. Like, I can start rubbing them. Which, again, I think that is my biggest... Oh my gosh. Not sure if it's OCD, whatever. But that is one thing I love with having painted nails is I love running my fingers across the polish. Just because I love the texture. Watching paint dry has never been more riveting content. You know me, I'm a revolutionary. I'm a revolutionary little angel here. Turning an entire stream into watching paint dry. Because you know what goes good with watching paint dry? Conversation. Yeah. But last I know on it, so far I got $10 towards... Oh, 14 gauge, the needle size. Okay, it's 1.6 millimeter. Okay. That's still pretty big. So you almost took a 22. Basically. Let me see here. yeah, for the ear piercing goal, I'm at $10 of the $50 I need to do it. So a fifth of the way. So that's cool. Besides that, again, just trying to think. Oh yeah, again, I said we did this on Valentine's Day, but me and Melly started just like having fun taking pictures of each other. Melly claims that I got the model posing down. She does, OMG. Ugh. What games do you play outside Warhammer D&D? For tabletop or just like in general, like video games too? Is there such a model? You guys are making me blush. Okay, I'm thinking of trying to make like a... One sec, he's true. Hey, this is part of the reason...
Cute.
It's begun. Not again! The cutest.
You're cute.
In general. So, again, Again, Warhammer...
You're cute.
Yeah, we're getting the cute attack here. Okay, we're gonna take it. So again, I know I haven't played it in like a week or so, but it's still I like playing Marvel Rivals. I also like, oh my gosh, my go-to comfort game is Valheim, which actually I was playing that right before stream today. Okay, we can do top coat now. Huzzah! I've heard that game. Actually, that was one of the like first little videos me and Melly put up on YouTube. Was us playing Valheim. Cause you can do like basically it's a Viking survival game where you're sent into the 9th realm called Valheim. You have to fight bosses of each biome, and yeah, it's a fun little survival game. Like I've logged so many hours into that game just because I like building, I like constructing, and it's so easy to construct in that game, especially once you get some of the bigger materials. You can confirm. Let's check the archive. Actually, with that, my nails are essentially done, so we can... I'm going to probably move some stuff around here. Let me go ahead. Do this. Very carefully. Move that. Make sure all my nail polish stuffs are... It's going on the game list. Yeah, switch over to Twitch for a lower delay with chatter. Good idea. I would definitely recommend that. And then you can join in on some of the cute attacks if you really want to. Okay. Get my wrist guard. My wrist rest, I should say. Yes, we need another attack. But yeah. So there are my nails. We're all done and prettified. So I'm going to go ahead and move some stuff around here. Just give me 1 minute. I'm going to stop. Again, I have a couple videos up there. Let me move that over. Maybe move this over. And actually, I do need one more tab open. Okay, I'm now going to switch over to just chatting here. Hey, welcome on in. Okay, I'm going to have it. Well, why am I so small? There we go. Well, how often do you paint your nails? Honestly, I paint them every week. So usually what I do is I have the nails on till about Saturday. And then Saturday I take them off for, again, that way when me and Melly go to like church and stuff, I don't raise too many flags. But then when I come home, that's usually when I repaint them. So again, I generally try to keep them on for a week and then I reset them. That's usually what I do, but should a mood strike, like if there is like some acrylic nails I got or something, or that I want to try wearing as a challenge, or just because I want to get that little extra level of femininity, more than I will take off the nail polish and put those on instead. In fact, one part of me was just like, oh, that could be kind of a fun VTuber challenge, is like play Marble Rivals with long acrylic nails. I think that would be kind of funny. But yeah, right now what I'm trying to do, let me get I has notification. I'm not the the nails give you extra reach. Exactly. But for something that needs specific tactile stuff for it, it's a little tricky. Okay, let's go to content. So I'm just going to kind of bring up one of mine and Melly's old videos real quick, and then we'll get into the Warhammer. Actually, I just got to go to the last page. Yeah, our first video was Valheim Elkier fight with Ezra and Melly, with a grand total of 60 views. So let me see here. Let me go to YouTube React. Because yeah, this is very early days. Alright.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bird.
Okay.
Hail, warrior.
You might want to take a couple steps back.
Why?
Sacrifice has been made.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, this is Valheim.
This game is insane.
Watch where all those particles are converging.
Why? That were the... Oh my gosh.
And we are fighting a big deer. Big elk.
I'm trying.
Melly's taking the safe approach of shooting it from a distance, whereas I am right up in its grill. Actually, if you want to, top coat on, waiting to dry. Awesome.
I'm trying. I might need to get a little bit closer. Okay, I got him. Just gonna keep on getting him. Can I accidentally shoot you? Because I don't want to accidentally shoot you.
friendly fire. Another strategy. Hit things you don't like with big stick. As actually after this, I can go over and
No!
I started just like kind of a new character, not super far in, where actually I can redo this fight solo. We can do that after the Warhammer,
Uh-oh, spaghetti. Oh my gosh.
just to show you a little bit more in depth.
No! No!
He's over halfway.
Okay. Oh my gosh, he's following me! He was.
But yeah,
Stay away from me, sir!
it's a powerful deer that can shoot lightning.
Not today. Where is he? Oh, I see him. I ran away too much. Stop moving! As I run away. I got him. I got you, babe. I got you. I got you. Just a few more hits, I got you.
There we go.
Yes! We did it!
So yeah, that was our first video on my channel ever. Alright, and let me just quickly... Do you have a turnaround reference? Okay, do you have a turnaround reference for your character? I'm trying to level up my character work so I can start talking. Oh, taking character model commissions. Okay, wait, let me. Sorry, Oh wait, why the heck is my subathon stuff up? What? We don't need the subathon stuff. Okay, let me reread that so that way I fully understand. Do you have a turnaround reference for your character? I'm trying to level up my character work so I can start taking character model commissions. Specifically for VTubing or just character illustrations as a whole? Because general character illustrations compared to a VTuber one, two very different timetables. Now I'm going to jump back to the first page. View this one on YouTube. Light in the dark. 3D modeling in general. Honestly, I have no real point of reference because technically what I have here, this is a 2D model. Yes, there is some 3D effects to it, but it's still technically considered a 2D model. And for that, usually my modeler gave me a month to work on this. So I would guess with 3D modeling, maybe around a similar timetable, but a little bit more. So like if it was a month, maybe 6 weeks, just to kind of give an idea. Don't get me wrong, my modeler, again, did an amazing job and got done within about 2 weeks. But that was usually they quote a month and then they can generally get it done a little bit quicker. But again, that's been my experience so far. All right. And now, are y'all ready for light in the dark? I think I am misunderstanding the question. Because I'm not super good with again, some of the, when it comes to model references. I am very confident I misunderstood it. Do you have a front side picture of your character? Oh, like a front and side version. You know what? Let me bring up my character reference so that way you can kind of see. Oh, I understand. A front and side one for like if someone were to make a 3D model. Okay. I understand. I use the art in the Discord as reference. Yes, that is, again, and actually that's the cool thing with our Discord is both me and Melly have some of our character references up in there. But yeah, I can show you this real quick and then we can get into my Warhammer short story. Let me do this real fast. So videos. Let me go to, where is it? Twitch. Ezra. Here we go. So why have I never seen these? Seen what? Like the our first videos or? Oh, absolutely. You're more than welcome to use them for practice. You are always more than welcome. Like, here, I'm going to do a couple things then. Just so everybody, again, this way we can get all on the same page here. So first off, let me go ahead and do this. So this is my character reference sheet that, again, I commissioned Adventure Noises to make. And it's actually even up on their website, so that's really cool. Again, and there's also a lot of beautiful arts that I have received. And again, I always love art. Like, honestly, if you want to get me, want to get gifts for Ezra, anything like that, I absolutely love art of Ezra. Like, again, oh yeah, I labeled it as done. Like several of these, again, I'm just gonna show it this way. Is like, I love receiving artwork. Like, if you want to do it for practice, anything like that, go for it. If you want to post it on social media, yeah, I'll go ahead and let me find this on Twitter real quick. But yeah, like me and Melly, like back when we were a lot more financially stable, we would actually do raffles in the regards, actually not raffles, we would do contests where we would give everybody a theme. And they could draw art and the winner would receive $50. Like that was something we absolutely loved to do. So like, again, this one was my personal favorite one for Christmas for reasons. But again, I love this artwork as well. Like, again, this was part of the fantasy. Like, my first raffle I did, I think I got was for 500 followers. And I'm like, okay, here's the contest. I want you to draw Ezra in a fantasy world. And so there got a lot of armor, got a lot of, again, this one was really cool because I liked the scythe concept. Like, again, this is the one that ultimately won because it gave me a strong, dark magician kind of vibe, which I absolutely loved. So apparently everybody envisions if I had a weapon, it would be a scythe, which I'm good with. I'm good with. Is that I love that one too. It's a cute little like, again, I love art. And again, if anybody wants to practice drawing Ezra, you are more than welcome to, okay? Like, and even some of these I've used for profile pics, and I have an entire folder. Like, again, that's where, again, yeah, artists are some of the coolest. Like, in fact, actually, any art that gets made, you will get featured onto the starting soon. Like, in the top right corner, that is all artwork that I have received from artists. And so it will be part, I always try to incorporate artists as part of the stream. Just because artists seriously are so cool. Y'all make things come to life. Really comes around. So, oh, whoops, wrong one. I said art and I went to my little art table. So, there's that. I think I only have like a couple of stipulations. Let me check my Twitter real quick. So yeah, anybody is more than welcome to draw Ezra. My line has always been like, don't do like straight up nude, like nothing like that. If you're gonna go something, make it tasteful. Like, again, like that Christmas picture was like the perfect example where it is very tasteful, but it doesn't reveal everything. So like, I know on here I have like a art commission kind of paper. So yeah, I'm just trying to find that so I can bring it up. I know I made it like when I first got on Twitter and was really starting to pursue this. Yeah, right here. Character fan art rules. Yeah. As I not like, again, I'm fine with, yeah, holy F. Did you draw some of those because they are raised? I did not draw these. I'll show you the ones I have drawn, but no, I did not draw those. These are other artists that I have found on Twitter that, again, most of them have been through raffles I've gotten through on Twitter, but others have been other commissions, but no, most of this, not me. But yeah, Ezra, again, yep, species, yada, yada. Lewd, again, that's why I was just like, not quite naked, but again, very tasteful. Like, I'm always up for tasteful. Blood and gore, like, again, I'm fine with blood, bruises. I just don't want like lungs, don't want organs, anything like coming out. You can change hairstyle. I didn't understand fully what depressive is, so I'm like, I don't know. Again, absolutely change clothing. Don't want to do like super crazy manic moods. Like, again, I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not a yandere or anything like that. Again, you can change my dressing style, anything like that. Death, angel, like that one definitely more ask me on details for. Gender swap, again, I've been able to go back and forth on the spectrum. Don't really drink. Please keep me human-ish. Don't do drugs. I don't smoke. You can alter my body type a little bit. I am a bit of a tsundere, just a little bit. And again, with the rest of these, it's just like, please ask for more clarifications. Like with other characters, romantic. If it's Melly, go nuts. If it's some of the others, if anybody's else, ask me. So this is the character fan art rules. And if you do, let me see. I know I have a art tag somewhere, which actually it's going to be on my pinned.
Self-introduction Q&A.
Yay!
3, 2, 1, let's go. What is your name?
Ezra Garnet.
What's your nickname?
Ezra the Fallen.
What kind of VTuber are you?
Fallen Angel Femboy.
Date of birth?
December 2nd.
How old are you?
Immortal.
Pronouns?
N-E-N-O.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
Where are you from?
U.S. of A.
Great thing about you.
Can speak Japanese.
Now perform a quick impression.
And yes, I can actually do that one on the
Check
spot.
me out here.
Catchphrase.
So yeah, and there's that.
I walk a lonely
Catchphrase
road.
Don't have his catchphrase too.
Emojis.
Right.
Yep, there you go. Good thing I paused it.
Live tag.
Ezra
Right
Garnet
here.
live.
Fan art tag.
There you go. There's the fan art. Oh my gosh, I'm blocking it. Let me move myself for just 1 second. Of course, I'm blocking it. There you go. What the Scooby's you? Yeah, that is me. Like, yeah, I can do Scooby. Yeah, that Scooby impression is me. Yeah, that's me. Actually, okay, so funny story with that impression. I use that to jump scare Melly. I do it all the time. Yes, and I apologize for how loud that was. So, anyway, yeah, if you're going to do it and you're going to post on social media, just please use the Ezra G art, tag me, do whatever you want. And just, again, yeah, you're more welcome to make fan art of Ezra, okay? More than welcome to. So, with that in mind, now, I think, do I still have a, yes, I do. It is time. This, I will need to probably up the volume a bit. Let me see here. Again, just tell me if you guys can hear it. Arc, a Warhammer fanfiction written by Ezra Garnet. Shout out to whoever drew the pic with the actual hand reference. Yeah, no joke. Actually, real quick, because again, I do want to do a quick shout out because yeah, this entire folder is just artists who have drawn Ezra. Again, that one was a raffle I won. This one, again, Titania Crosswick, somebody who I actually raid quite a bit. She drew this from memory. So that was really cool. She did that more as a challenge. So, again, like a lot of these are just like fan arts and stuff that I've got from art raffles. Actually, 90% of them are art raffles that I've been able to win. But as for drawings that I've actually done of Ezra, just because my drawing is not on that kind of level for a lot of this. Let me see here. Ezra Garnet. These are more my drawings. I finished. I'm going to do the watermark versions. Of course, it's going to open it up in my photo editor. Is like that. This is more me actually drawing. This is more my art style. And again, I'm not the best digital artist. Again, because I'm so used to like sketchbooks and that kind of stuff. I'm all right. I do decent. Yeah. And again, I used to draw a lot more. I don't draw as much right now just because I haven't really been in the mood all that much. But I think that might have been my most recent one. Yeah, the Ezra swim. That one was my most recent one because that was like during summer. And that one I was a little proud of. Just because I was able to incorporate a lot of my logos and kind of stuff into it. 2D art with stronger in 3D, but I mostly do prop work. Still, that's really cool. Yeah, actually, no, that was the most recent. This is the most recent one I did. And this was because during my first subathon back in September, for September, again, to help get more people in to try to watch it, I offered a art raffle. And so during the subathon, again, Ichigo won the 1K raffle. So yeah, then there's this. That one was more of a personal drawing just because I was having a very dysphoric day and I wanted to kind of illustrate, like, again, a bit more of a self-identity kind of thing. Self-insert. fan art of the Stormlight Archives, my favorite character, Kaladin Stormblessed. Which, yeah, that's just kind of a face, like his portrait or an attempt at it. But yeah, and with that, that's all of my artwork. Okay, now, without further ado, I'm going to start the video back from the beginning, make it big. And with that, we will go ahead and dive on into Light in the Dark, a Warhammer fanfiction written by yours truly. Drawing for me is cathartic for me. I have to be very specific in to do it. This takes a long time to do one. Exactly. I'm very similar. Let me also do this. Bring it up to 1080p. And with that, I'm going to mute my mic once we get this bad boy going. All right, let's go. Light in the Dark, a Warhammer fanfiction written by Ezra Garnet. The night, though clear, shall frown. All right, Magpie, thank you so much for coming in, and we will see you again. See you when you're able to stop back in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kian laid in the shadows of the spires in the heart of a forge world, Baltus Secundus, in Ultima Segmentus. Smog filled the night air, which was ever constant in a forge world. Kian and his Talon were sent on this operation to sever the corruption festering within its heart. At first, it seemed like any other operation that Kian and his Talon had been sent on. Get in, take out the target, destroy the supply lines, and get out. Should everything go according to plan, the slaves will rise up and take back the Forge World. Then their production to the Imperium will resume, and no one would even know they were even there. That was the hope. It didn't always result in a better outcome. Taking out the corrupted leader might spark the change that these people will need. But their freedom will have a risk and a cost. All freedom has a cost. And the bill, as he has seen throughout the Imperium, is high. Count took solace and a bit of pride at the pragmatism he and his Bow brothers have. The effectiveness and precision Shadowmaster Shrike laid out for this operation was efficient. The High City will fall, and if this corruption were to spread across the Imperium, more worlds would fall to this plight of corruption and heresy. This will require stealth, speed, and precision. Should this operation be done by some of the other legions, there would be more death and destruction than would be necessary. Kian's grip on Falcon's Reach tightened. Kian never enjoyed killing, but he and his Bow brothers knew even murder became a tool, one wielded with precision, like cutting out a tumor. But murder is still murder. The stars shall look not down from their high thrones in heaven. The gods have done their dark work here. In the bowels of the mines and the refineries, there were mutations, and the walls were lined with blasphemous iconography. What sort of abominations are these? Indus asked in disgust. Kian, not completely sure, stayed quiet. Kian moved, sticking to the shadows, watching. He saw the mutants gathering together. Kian followed the gathering slaves. They wound their way through the factories and vents. The path was lined with the same symbol of a two-headed beast, crisscrossing it down to a singular point. Kian crept closer to the gathering slaves and saw at the head of the gathering was one of their targets. A humanoid-looking woman with a shaved head and extra arms. She stood in front, tall and confident. Her presence stilled the gathering to let her speak. Friends, thank you for gathering together this evening. You toil for masters who see you as tools and nothing more. She paused, letting her words sink in. But the gods see you. They bless you. They give you gifts. She said this with sincerity, like these gifts were blessings and not the mutations that they were. Our patriarch will lead us to a new dawn, where we will no longer serve, but rule. No more chains, no more fear, only ascension. She then moved and flipped a switch. Mechanisms whirred, and behind her stood a container containing a glowing green liquid. It was connected to pipes, Steam of green smoke poured out around her. She stood there breathing in the smoke. Kyon saw those inhaling the smoke shake and shudder. Kyon saw a man with what looked like a small third arm and saw that arm grow stronger and sturdier. The once-looking atrophied limb now looked like a worker's arm. The time will come when we will rise up and our patriarch will usher us into our new era, where we will overthrow this city and take to the stars to join our gods, who grants us these powers. Others will call you mutants and abominations, but you are chosen by our great fathers. We will endure, she exclaimed, and the crowd roared. She then cut them off. Stay vigilant and keep producing. The time will come. We must build and become the horde. Our gods demand it. Kyon slipped away into the darkness. He did feel for the slaves, for the repression they were under. But this is an infestation. This cult is a greater threat to the people than their corrupt governor. Changes will be coming soon. That Kyon promised to himself and to his brothers. Kyon made it back to his Talon. Indus approached. What did you see, brother? Kyon looked over at his battle brothers, and his resolve hardened. We have a great work to do, brothers. Shadow Master Shrike was right in sending us here. The corruption has started to mutate the people, and we must cut off this cancer. The other Astartes nodded. What's the plan, Shadowstalker? Edra's voice came over the Vox channel. We survey, plan, and strike. Same as always, brothers. Let's get to work. Over the course of the next few days, Kyon and his brothers watched the cult's movements and marked all the places of interest. Kyon and his Talon watched the cult members melt into the populace. Hundreds of thousands of people unaware of the vipers in their nest, talking to them, befriending them. The waiting churned Kyon's insides, just to see how these mutants poison these people with their lies and deceit. These mutant Xeno-worshipping abominations think that the darkness is their weapon. But soon, they will taste what the darkness really contains. The Emperor's justice will shine out of the darkness and destroy this cult. With lights like hope to mortals given, to the weariness shall seem as a burning which would cling to thee forever. Kyon climbed to the top of the spire and watched from his vantage point. He watched the people move across the thoroughfare. He sat there, gripping Falcon's reach, ready for the impending chaos. All set on your command, Shadowstalker, came Kiora over the Vox channel. Kyon took in a breath, calming himself. Strike! The city burst alight. Screams echoed throughout the city as swarms of cult members came pouring out on fire. Kyon held, scanning the crowd, waiting for the leader. He scanned each individual, searching. Panic started scratching its way through the back of his mind. Doubt started festering. Was he at the wrong location? Those emotions left him as he saw her, knelt on the floor, praying to an unknown idol. Kyon didn't waste a second. He had her sighted, slid into the darkness, giving him focus, and pulled the trigger. But, to his astonishment, he missed. She quickly sat up, not looking in his direction, but up. Kyon followed her gaze and looked up and saw a horrifying creature with multiple arms, an elongated head, and spikes protruding out of his head. Kyon, reacting on instinct, took the shot. No sound, just the feeling of recoil pressing into Kyon's shoulder, and watched the priestess fall to the ground, dead. Kyon quickly trained his sights on this new abomination. The monster looked over at Kyon and let out a blood-curdling roar and charged towards Kyon. Kyon's sights never left the creature. He watched it move at amazing speed. It was closing in on him, fast. He shot at the creature's leg, which shot through, breaking bone. But the creature's advance didn't halt. He fired again, hitting the opposite leg, another clean shot. But again, the creature remained unfazed in its advance. Kyon activated his jump pack It roared to life, propelling him up into the air and dodging out of the way of the incoming creature. The creature slammed into where Kian stood only a moment before. Kian trained his rifle again on the creature and let out a series of 3 shots. They all hit, but the monster seemed unfazed. Shadow Strike, Shadow Claw, and Shadow Blade. Deploy Towns 5 and 6 to finish the cleansing, then converge onto Rendezvous Charlie. Kian moved as swiftly as his jump pack could carry him, jumping and dodging the monster's attack. Roger, Shadowstalker. What happened? Primary target has been neutralized, but there is a monstrous abomination rampaging. Shadowblade coming up on you now, Shadowstalker. Kian looked up to see Edrith and the Storm Talon. Kian was then hit full force by the monster. The two went spiraling and impacted on a nearby rooftop. The monster pinned him down and bit through the Phobos power armor. Kian heard the screeching of claws on ceramite. With the roar, Kian activated his power claws. Crackling energy arced as he plunged them into the abomination's abdomen. The smell of burning flesh filled the air. Blood and ichor dripped from the monster. The monster howled and backed away from Kian. Kian saw the opening. He activated his jump pack and slammed into the creature. Claws plunging into the creature, impaling his supercharged claws into the monster's chest. The monster stood there, absorbing the impact. Kian straining against the weight and power of this monster, unable to slam it and tear it apart. In one swift motion, he adjusted his jump pack and propelled himself up, slashing through the monster's torso. More black ichor dripped and sizzled onto the rooftop. The ferocity that the abomination once had was fading. Kian seized the opportunity and put the miserable creature out of its misery. In one fell swoop, he beheaded the monster. Breathing heavy, Kian looked over at the fires that burned throughout the city. The screaming and howling that once permeated the city just moments ago went silent. Deep from the shadows, Kian saw a young man hiding. Kian had been where this man stood now. Knew what it was like to be surrounded by the chaos of war, unsure of what the future would hold. Kian approached the young man. "What is your name?" The boy was surprised, unsure of what to say to one of the Emperor's angels. "Kian," he was able to muster out. Kian looked him over. Kian was malnourished and had several cybernetics. "There is a change in the wind, Kian." Kian looked up at the stars. "The breeze, the breath of the Emperor is still, and the mist upon the hill, shadowy, shadowy, yet unbroken." Kian looked over at Kian. "The darkness may seem scary, but there will always be a light in the dark." Kian got up and stepped onto the Storm Talon. The aircraft lurched at the sudden added weight of a space marine. Kian ran out and shouted to Kian, "What are we to do?" Kian looked over to the Grand Magistorium building at the city center, then back to Kian. "Fight." The Storm Talon rose up, and Kian took position. He looked back to see Kian standing on the rooftop, face lit by the flames. Kian and all his battle brothers knew what it was like to be a slave, to be another cog in the war machine, meant to be another body these corrupt officials can throw into the meat grinder. With Falcon's reach in hand, once more he positioned himself, ready to do what must be done. Thank you to listening, Light in the Dark, written by Ezra Garnet. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope to catch you guys next time. See you then. Bye. All right, so that is my little bit of a short story here. 1 second here. Let me go ahead and bring it over to just chatting. As I go ahead and put on some chill. That's more creepy lo-fi music anyway. You have an amazing voice for a narration. I love your character work too. Thank you, Prideful Wolf. Glad you enjoy it. That's been actually a majority of my voiceover work was doing, so that's the vibe we going for. We're not going for creepy. But yeah, that's essentially mostly, 1 second here. What was I saying? Yeah, that has been most of my voiceover experience has been actually doing audiobooks. Doing audiobook narration and that kind of stuff. So actually, I did that in 3 takes. But in the regards of, I read the entire thing 3 times. And the reason why I had to go back and do recordings is because it was actually sound quality, not performance quality. Sound quality on the first one, when I got into the booth, after listening back to it. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in, Kimberly. So happy you could join us. Was that I heard a high hissing noise when I went in to record for the first time, and as I was listening to it, I tried using every plugin I could to get rid of it, and I just couldn't. So I was like, okay, mate, and I just kept on hearing it. I put the microphone on, I reset the microphone, unplugged it, plugged it back in, whole shebang, and I just still kept on getting it. So I actually recorded a second time on the microphone I'm using out here, but then I heard a lot of reverb. And so I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? What actually was the high hissing noise was the lights in the booth. That was the high hissing noise. So I turned off the lights and I was, yeah. The lights make a high hissing noise. Yeah, in there. Yeah. Yeah, we do need to get new lights. But as soon as I turned it off, no high hissing. It could have just been my audio interface too. I don't know, or it could be cable. Like, again, it could be a couple other issues that really picked up on it. But yeah, as soon as I turn off the lights, yep, I did not get that high hissing, and that's how I got that quality. My booth has no lights. I just use a battery powered LED strip. Okay. So now, again, this is where once we get more money coming in, once I hear back from the job, once again we get more consistent money coming in, we are upgrading the booth. We are going to put in actual better lights than what, again, when we got this booth, it came with like some Velcro lights you can just put on top, and they're all right. They're not the greatest, but since now they're like hissing, I think we need to get some new ones. So that's, I think, first on our like booth upgrade. The booth, let me get 1 second here. I'm trying to remember what our vocal booth is called. I want to say it's like, I think you're right. Yeah, it's called the VO1 Portable Vocal Booth. Let me, I cannot find it. Oh wait, I think maybe I found it. Yep, okay, I found it. Here, also show pictures of it. YouTube React. Like, essentially, this is what the vocal booth looks like. Oh, they got different lights in this one. They're actually specifically, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, this is the one we got, but with the black felt. And actually what we even do is I have a thicker sound blanket that covers this front part right in front here. So that way it really does a great job. Like, seriously. Actually, here we go. Black ice. There we go. Yeah, it's like black ice with that teal, with this teal. Yeah, that's essentially our vocal booth right there. We got like an add-on where it's a little shelf. So that way in here is Mellie's audio interface. And then on top she can put like whatever reference she needs to look at. And then lining the back here, I have a tablet that can connect to our computers. So that way we can have a monitor in there for ADR work. So again, we got a pretty decent setup. It's not top of the line or anything, but you know what? It gets the job done and does a really good job at it. So, which at the end of the day, that's honestly all that matters, is if you can get the job done. But again, the tablet we're using is an old tablet. We got a new tablet, but again, for us to really incorporate that, we need to get Mellie's computer built and ready to go, but that's also going to take some time, so, and money. So again, we basically have a triage of, okay, what we need to do first for upgrades for the booth, when we have the money and when we can do it. So again, that's just kind of where we're at. But yeah, let me think here. Okay, actually now I can adjust the mic so that way the camera can actually track me a little bit better. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let's see here. Tomorrow, let's see here. Let me check my... I know I posted my streaming schedule for the week on Twitter. I already forgot what it was. A for Gur. Yeah, same here. I forgot. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to continue playing Cyberpunk. Wednesday might be an update stream where, like, again, update personal circumstance, aka like I sent an email off to the museum job that I was interviewing for, so hopefully, again, I'm hoping I'll be able to hear back at least on my status as of Wednesday. So Wednesday might be a yay or sad stream. We'll find out. We're hoping for a yay. We're hoping for a yay stream. And then Thursday is going to be Marvel Rivals, and Friday will probably be offline, and same with Saturday. But yeah, I'm confident I'm going to get it, but this is where not going to count my chickens before they hatch. Okay. But again, I may move some stuff around depending on how I'm feeling some of these days, but that's overall the goal. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else you want to see? Oh, let me go ahead and make the Warhammer story public. Oh yeah, real quick, the Warhammer lore within my short story. So again, the Space Marines you're following is part of the Raven Guard Legion, who are known for basically spy sabotage kind of thing, but again, it's always like a liberation kind of movement. And the group they were fighting is the Gene Stealer cults, specifically those of the Twin Helix chapter. I call them chapter, but faction, I should say. And what he was fighting... Oh, yeah, I have not talked about Gene Stealers. Okay. 1 second here. Call them Steel... Actually, yeah, there we go. That's the monster that Kian was fighting. I'll show you I'll show you both the miniature and the art. So back to YouTube React. This is the artwork of him. It's what's called... This is the Patriarch, is what it's called. And yeah, this is the miniature of him. But yeah, see, elongated head, spikes protruding out. Again, I made it a little bit more formidable, just for story reasons. Technically Bug Person, because what the Gene Stealer cult is, it is a sub-faction of the Tyranids. In fact, to the point where the Gene Stealers, what it is almost think of it like Alien with the xenomorphs, but more of a gradual process. Instead of like the face hugger attaching, then injecting, and then all of a sudden the monster alien is born. This one's more, it will get into your genes, into the genetics, and then as you procreate and continue down your line, those, those children are going to end up more and more Tyranid like. So, because they are literally taking over the genome, the genetics. So it is over time they will turn into, they look like this. So thus the whole gene stealer cult, and they view the Tyranids as their gods, so to speak. That is the TLDR version of the gene stealer cult. So what I did was I made the patriarch bigger, stronger, a little bit faster too. Because again, that's why I introduced like the green smoke as it's a way to bolster them, because I believe that is part of the twin helix specifically, is that they like messing around with the genome and making it stronger, making it more potent. So that's where I was like, I'm escalating it that way. The other way I was thinking of escalating the story was, again, I was thinking maybe like they're trying to use, again, basically use this to spread it across the entire planet and get everybody infected with it. And that's how they get their horde. Which that could have been maybe what they figure out down the line, but because the Raven Guard were able to intercept and take them out, they were not able to get to that point. Bane Venom, they get boosted. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's basically that. But let me see here. I think that so let me go ahead. I'm going to bring it back to just chatting for a sec. But yeah, that was essentially kind of the idea and inspiration for the story. And yeah. Very cool. So yeah, and again, there's a lot of lore when it came down to specifically the Raven Guard. The reason why there are so many K names is because I got stuck into that kind of trap. Specifically because, again, the name of like their main planet is Kievar. And so I was like, oh, I think it'd be cool to kind of have it all be K names. Except for a handful. So Kian. Because Kievar, that's the name of the planet. Or at least their stronghold. So I was just like, oh, we're gonna keep it. Kian also sounds like Kya from like a bird. So but yeah, with that, I think that mostly brings us to the end of the stream. Anything you guys want to talk about? Did you want okay, wait. I like the story a lot. The narration really pulls you in. I was closing my eyes and trying to picture what was going on with my limited knowledge. Good. I'm really glad that you're able to really get into it. And even with your limited knowledge, my main hope was that you could at least follow along to it, because again, this is where there is the main literary principle of show, don't tell. And don't get me wrong, I feel, and that's I think my main beef with a lot of Warhammer novels is it's a lot of telling and not a ton of showing. So that's why with this, I was like, I'm going to make it like 3-4 pages. I want to make it quick, get into the action and get out. Very Raven Guard like. Is get in, get the information, get out. I don't want to spend forever doing that. And it was a nice little short story. I thought it was a nice little blend. But besides that, so I was teasing a face reveal. We can get a gifted sub or subscriber. Consider it. Yeah, not my way of nudging or anything. But yeah, I think that mostly covers it for tonight's stream. We got the nails painted. We got the audiobook narrate. At that point, we've hit all of the subathon goals. We've done everything on the subathon. So you know what that means, right? We get ready and prep for the next one. It's just Reliant. The next one, bigger and better. Honestly, I might wait a little bit. Might wait just a little bit longer on it, because how about this? Once we get to, you know what? Once I'm able to get up to 500 subscribers on YouTube, okay? On YouTube, that's when we'll do the next subathon. So that way there is a bit of a pause, and specifically on YouTube. And okay, Preful. Well, thank you so much for the $5. And I guess I'll let you guys. I'll do a bit of this conversation with the face reveal. Okay. Okay, one second. Let me go to studio mode. Let me make sure everything is set up. Sound gets you every time. Good. That was the hope. All right. Y'all asked for it. It is the face reveal. Hi, guys. But yeah, besides that, look at the beautiful one.
You're cute.
Thank you. Attack now! Ah!
You're cute.
Ah!
You're cute. You're cute.
Oh, good crowning. Y'all waited for this. Y'all waited specifically for this one.
Cute.
Head pats. I
You're
appreciate.
cute.
Good criminy. Y'all are just going ham. Oh, that was my last one. But Crickstar's still going. Never so much, baby. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. And I do appreciate the tip. Thank you so much. But yeah, where was I going? What was I talking about before? I pull out all the cutes for the face reveal. Thank you, Crickstard. I'm very blessed to have Millie as a cute wife. Thank you, Bubba. Let's see here. But yeah, now you see like at least the VTuber, how it moves, how it interacts. But yeah, besides that, I think again that's mostly all I had planned for the stream tonight. Again, this face reveal was kind of last second. I was just like, oh, that'd be kind of fun just to do a little hold hostage situation. But yeah, no, tomorrow planning on playing some Cyberpunk 2077. Also planning on again, I've had one person who again has been doing a lot on like Instagram, and they've been getting some stuff from like my wish lists. Again, I call them the quiet patron. Why was what censored? What was censored? Millie's message? I don't know. Was it censored? Let me see here. Because, yeah, she sent a lot. So, yeah, Millie has the cutest wife. Oh, she said, you bet I do. Okay. You're so beautiful, baby. Yeah, again, like, I saw all those. Don't know. Don't know which one was the beautiful one she just sent. Oh, weird. Okay. Is what it is. Oh, probably should have. Y'all see nothing? You don't see anything? But besides that, oh no, it's fine. I'm trying to remember what were you even talking about. I was on camera and I'm just. You can't stop me from spanning that. It's cute. I don't know. I think I might be trying to. So actually, I'm curious. Yeah, that's zoom in. I want to zoom out.
You're cute.
Not again. But yeah, no. Now you see the face with the nails. I'm out of ammo. Oh yeah. I was talking about, like, again, I have like someone on like Instagram who's been has been like an admirer, so to speak, and he's been. I know he sent like a package, so it should be fun to get that tomorrow. from like a wish list. Don't know what's in it, but we shall find out and see. So should be fun. And he's the one that's contributed $10 for the ear piercing. Cause yeah, I just got no host. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, with that, I think gonna call that it. I'm gonna switch it back over to just chatting for a sec. What I could do, if y'all are game for it, instead of, and again, I can count this like towards the princess voice kind of thing. Hey, Daywatch, welcome on in. I don't think you're expecting a face reveal, so I'll elaborate on this. I was thinking maybe make it like an actual donation challenge that if we get so much in, I will do a face reveal kind of thing on stream. But again, that's why I do like having a VTuber, is because even on days where I'm just like, okay, no, I don't feel pretty, I can just always default to, because Ezra always looks so on top of it, so impeccable, so beautiful, so amazing. But thank you, Melly. I appreciate it. Always pretty, always pretty. Yesterday, I was not feeling pretty, but that's primarily because, you know what? I'm going to do this one more time. Okay, one more time. It's because this has been my greatest frustration. Right there, 9 o'clock shadow. It is a nightmare. Like, mine comes in thick. It's hard for me to get rid of. So, like, this is like 2 layers of concealer, and still you can still see it. Like, it's just that bad. Thank you, Daywatch. I really appreciate it. Have that right after I shave. Pale skin, black hair, it's not fair. Seriously, it's not. It sucks. It sucks so much. Like, there's been one time where, okay, so when me and Millie first moved out here, the thing that I discovered works great and helped so much was waxing. Oh my gosh, waxing that away, seriously, for a month. No, there was zero 9 o'clock shadow. It's because they rip the bad boy out. So no, like, waxing helps so much, but it hurts so much. You know what? The dysphoria is that bad. You know what? Painful, but it is worth it. And actually, what we do is sugaring. So it's slightly better, but no. Melly will attest, when I came out, there were like spots of blood on my upper lip. She's like, oh my gosh, you okay? I'm like, I'm feeling okay. For me, the reason why it's worth it is because, again, personally, one of the things that gives me the biggest dysphoria is my body hair. Like, and so not having to deal with that facial hair, oh, good criminy, it was so worth it. Is just to have, even just get the facial hair ripped out. So yeah, having it torn out, like, again, honestly, I would much rather sit in a sugaring salon and get that thing ripped out once a month than to have to shave every day. I would much prefer that. But I want to be able to afford regular laser hair treatments in the future. For me, I think that would be kind of cool as well, but I've had a mixed experience with laser hair treatments in the past. So that's where, for me, it's kind of toss up. My face hair is thick, and he has helped thin it a bit. Yeah, and that's one thing I've heard too. And that for me is like one of the allures of it, besides other clear assets here. But again, there's still a lot of things that me and Melly need to do. One second here. Yeah. But anyway, actually, it is just chatting. We can go off on tangents for a bit. But I think that's where I might call it for tonight, guys. I know, Dave, what you just got in here, and I am so glad you're able to tune in when you can. But yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours, and generally my Just Chatting streams are about 2 hours long on average. Plus, again, I started earlier, so that way Melly can do her recordings, and we can get to bed at a decent hour. But so anyway, guys, I do want to thank y'all. One second. It's good. Gold star stream. Woo, sleep. Nonetheless, one thing, actually, last thing I will do is, like, would you guys want to do like a face cam, like kind of reading thing where if we're able to raise a certain amount of money, I will do a face cam stream or something like that. Because again, I know I did have one of the goals be a what is it? What? Oh yeah, one of them was like cosplay kind of stream. Sounds like fun. Yes, if you're ready for it. Sounds fun. Like a donation goal. Yeah, kind of like a donation goal. Specifically, like, what I would like to do. Let me think this through. Because, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think this through. Trying to think this through, and I get confused. I do want to be donation goals, and I do not want, but again, because this is where, like, I am a VTuber, so I do want to have this be my main form of entertainment, just because this feels better for me in a lot of regards. But I am totally down if y'all want to see more IRL pics of me, IRL kind of stuff. I'm down for that as well. But again, one respect, it's like, I know one I will do, just like call this like pro bono or anything like that. But if we are able to get to like raise enough money to do the ear piercing, after I get the ear piercing done, I will do an in-person stream, not in-person stream, a face cam string to show the piercing. Thank you, Prideful Wolf. I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, we're at $10 of the 50. Or if we count towards the princess voice of the Warhammer narration, we can say 15. So yeah, if we get the princess voice narration done, get that donation goal smashed, I will count that towards the ear piercing one, if that's all right. So that way it's a 2-for-1 combo. So actually, let me go ahead and update Ko-Fi real quick. Because Ko-Fi, I'm using that to kind of also be a metric for this. Because now we are at $55 donated. Okay, it's been updated. But no, with that, I think that will be a good place for us to call it for tonight, guys. I will do this real quick. I'm going to do this twice, since y'all have been so generous. Let me do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow playing Cyberpunk 2077. And
You're cute.
thank you, Crickstard. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah. Hold up. If that... Wait a minute. Also, Michelle, thank you so much for the follow! Ezra! Thank you so much for the raid! I just realized. Oh my gosh. For those who do not know, I am Tatiana Crosswicks, a Black Sludge Ghoul. As you can see, we be drawn. And yes, it's me in a maid dress, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But Ezra, hello! What were you streaming? What were you playing? And were you winning? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. This finger needs to be a little bit longer. There we go, baby. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Hi Tatiana, we love maids. Yes.